All right, Capricorns, welcome to your love reading for November 2019. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Yeah, my info, my rates, and what else is below? My info, my rates, and something else is below. Just send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. Other things to mention, I'm uploading my 2020 Sun Moon readings. I'm doing those by order of request. So make sure that you post up your requests in the comments, and then I will get to your Sun Moon reading. In the meantime, while you're waiting for that to upload, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings that are in my playlist. Okay. Yeah, something else I want to mention that's really starting to get on my nerves about the Sun Moon readings. All these Inspector Clouseaus and all these people that like think they're like sleuths and detectives and internet sleuths are like, oh my God, you read, something from the web and blah, blah, blah. Sorry, they don't really sound like that. I don't know how they sound. So guess what? I'm not an astrologer. Okay, I use astrology to guide me in my readings, but I'm actually a psychic empath. So I use my ability to read tarot cards. I don't use my ability to look up the stars and the sun and all of that, but I do adaptations from stuff that exists already on the internet, okay? I also credit the person in the description box, but half the people that bitch about it, about how I'm stealing stuff and this and that, don't even bother to look at the description to see that I credited that person. So thank you for not knowing what you're talking about. Okay. And I'm just saying that because one of the people was a Capricorn, and it irritates me. And then I had another Capricorn tell me that I'm jealous of Capricorns. And then I must have had a Capricorn break my heart. And then she didn't read in the description box that I was a Capricorn, I guess. I don't know. So, negative Nancy's, get a grip, okay? That was my rant. I'm sorry you had to suffer through it. You can always skip. Other things to mention, I'm on the Instant Go app if you need an answer to a question. Currently it's $4.98. I'll turn it in 24 hours. I'm also on Facebook and Insta. I've been really busy, so I haven't been posting my weekends and my weeklies as much as I usually do. And whether it's a crush, a current, an ex, or a soon-to-be ex. And then I also added into that spread something that you do not know about your love interest, okay? That you should know about. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe. Give me your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Capricorns. For love, November 2019. What do you see? What do they need to know? To come closer to the universe, reach their higher ground, and for their greater good. Any messages you have for Capricorns, love, November 2019, would be greatly appreciated. Okay, I should just mention that about my Sun Moon sign. Like the reading in the beginning is an adaptation because it's really driving me nuts. People that know better. And it's usually the signs that you know think they know better. I'm just saying. Okay, but I'm a Capricorn. I usually cross my T's and dot my I's, and I know you guys get it, okay? So we usually don't do things, and we usually double check everything. Alrighty. So, Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me, oh, that was quick, the energies that Capricorn has passed out of prior to November 2019. What are the love energies that they can expect in November 2019? We have the Three of Swords in the upright row, and then how will Capricorn be moving forward from this reading and out of November in regards to love? We have the Death card in reverse. All right, guys, so this is not looking good. The beginning looks good. What you're going through right now looks good. It seems like you all are putting down, a lot of stuff that's been burdening you, that you've been carrying around. Just whether it's been things that you've been thinking about, or people, or habits, or, all relative to love and all relating to love. You just decided, you know what, I don't have time for this crap anymore. I need to start putting this down. I need to stop carrying around this load. You're starting to feel freer. You were starting to feel liberated. You were starting to feel wonderful, right? Lighter on your feet, so to speak. It might have been a relation to somebody too. Like you were thinking, hey, I'm getting this stuff off my shoulders. Things are starting to feel lighter. So therefore, when you do that, that allows a healthy relationship, that allows things to grow. Okay. Now the problem is Three of Swords shows up in November. So obviously that's a card of heartache. That's a card of loss. That's a a card of separation or divorce for some of you that are going through a separation or divorce. And it's just your heart being broken or feeling like you've been betrayed so many times. You've gotten stabbed with, your heart has been stabbed with a sword 3 different times, okay? I see this little bolt falling out of here. That's interesting because it's really like mechanical. But it's interesting with the 3 of Swords because I'm almost feeling like, sometimes people think that we, or as Capricorns are heartless. We have these cold, steely hearts that can't be penetrated, but somebody managed to do it regardless of that. Okay, so that's in November. And as you move out in November, December, this is you searching for answers. This is you not being able to let go of this. Okay, so probably going back, and this is the card of Scorpio for those of you if it resonates, but not having the ability to realize that this wasn't a good thing for you. Not wanting to change even though it wasn't a good thing for you. Not accepting it's over. Not accepting it wasn't healthy. And continuing to hold on to it, probably for the wrong reasons. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Why is this 10 of Wands here for Capricorn? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. Why is the 10 of Wands here in reverse for Capricorn? Love energies prior to November 2019. Why are you showing us the 10 of Wands in reverse? Additional messages. Yeah, because before you're really kind of trapped in your mind about a lot of things. You had things set up, you thought about things a certain way. Maybe for some of you feel like you fell into the same types of relationships. Whatever it was, it was you being boxed in within your mind. And I think you had this discovery that you were kind of doing this to yourself. And that's the burdens that you were carrying around, and that was preventing you from having a committed relationship or having things come through for you. And this is good because it seems like you kind of figured it out and you decided, well, I don't want to do that anymore. And after you made that realization, you kind of realized you felt victorious. You felt like, okay. Felt really good about yourself. You felt like you were on your high horse. And I don't mean that like in a negative way, but you rewarded yourself and said, you know what? It's really great that I recognize what was holding me back. It's really great that I recognize how I'm thinking of things and it's trapping me and it's not making me feel very good, and it's making me create expectations and outcomes that don't end up happening, and then I end up in disappointment. So I feel like you really got a handle on that, and you realize just to let go of a lot of things that you've been kind of carrying around with you, that you don't need to carry around with you. But I think it might have been for a relationship or something. I'm wondering if you're doing the breaking up here. And I think that might be the case for some of you. Because it doesn't make sense to me, and I'm feeling it, because all of a sudden it was like, they were like, wait a minute, flip the script. Here you guys are being like, oh, I figured everything out. I'm a new person. I've realized what I've been doing wrong. And you're moving forward like, ta-da, I am ready for love. Who's ready for me? People are looking up to you. You're getting praised for whatever you did, for having done it well. And you're inspiring other people, and other people are like, wow, isn't that great that they did that? So you might do the heartbreaking here. And somebody might have a hard time accepting it. I think that's what's going on here, Cappies. You're going to have to tell me in the comments. Why is this 3 of Swords here in the upright? So either you tell somebody, hey, it's over, and they're the ones suffering the loss, or they're the ones that feel like betrayed. It is you guys. Okay, sorry. Because of the cold, steely heart. Okay? And I think whoever you do this to, they're just kind of like, damn, don't they have any feelings? That was kind of messed up. Like, don't you have a heart? Don't you see how this is hurting me? Don't you think? But I think that over here, you became a different type of person. I feel like here you've discovered being the person that you actually are, and you no longer need someone in your life, so you cut them loose. And I think your delivery for some of you might not be the greatest. It might be rather abrupt, steely, like I said. Why is this 3 of Swords here in the upright? Who is this person? What is this energy for Capricorns? So you guys aren't the ones getting your hearts broken. You guys are the ones breaking your hearts. And somebody, and you're refusing to, you're adamant. So even if this person's like, well, can't we have another chance? Can't we do this over again? You don't want to hear anything they have to say. And you're doing it very stubbornly too. You're being stubborn. They're trying to talk to you. They're trying to say, look, maybe we can make it work. You don't want to have that adventure. You don't want to listen to what they have to say. Because we have the Page of Wands here in reverse, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So both of that is no, thank you. That ship has sailed. you know, I don't, whatever you're trying to sell me, I don't want to buy. That's pretty much what I'm getting from you guys. You're very adamant. So I think you were very abrupt in how you kind of made this end. With the King of Pentacles here, you're kind of like, you know what, I'm going to work on my stuff now. I'm going to work on, you know, because I think you're feeling so vibrant and great over here. Prior to November, you cut somebody loose. And now with the King of Pentacles, you decided, you know what, I'm going to work on my stuff. You're like, I'm going to work on my money, building up my bank accounts. I'm going to work on stuff that I can count on, you know, which is financial success, which is stability, which is a beautiful home to live in that is going to take you out until the end. You're concentrating on things that are stable, things that you can count on. And this relationship that you had wasn't the case. And you just had to kind of tell this person, you know, I almost feel like for some of you, it was like, this isn't working out. And this person's like, well, what do you mean? Well, it's just not working out for me anymore. I'm a different person now. Like, so if any of you are kind of saying those lines, I'm hearing those lines that you're saying to this other person. And they really are making their best attempts to kind of hold on or work their way back in. And you're adamant. You're like, no, I have other things I want to do. I have things on my bucket list. I have other focuses now. And being in a relationship with you is not one of them. And just be careful how you kind of deliver that. I am getting that some of you, it's a little cold, okay? So why is the Death card here reversed? So this person isn't accepting this. Either they're kind of, you know, lingering, or they might be trying to contact you or what have you, but they're not accepting this is over. You can tell them 50 different ways and they're just not believing it. They want to hold on to what you guys had. They want to kind of make it happen, and you're like, no. Might be a Scorpio. I already said that, didn't I? Why is the Death card here reversed for Capricorns as they move out of... Okay, we have the Five of Swords reversed. Let's see what else. Justice card reversed. Yeah, they think whatever you did was unfair. They feel... So, okay, they want to figure out how to kind of make this better. They want to negotiate. You don't want to negotiate. They want to negotiate. They're like, can't we talk about this? Isn't there some way that we can, you know, and you're disregarding them. They have opinions on how things are going down, and you're kind of like, no, I'm sorry. This is how it has to be. We've already had this discussion. I don't want to have this talk again. And here they are with the Justice card reverse, which is the card of Libra, and them being like, you know, how can you be like this? Again, being very cold. This isn't fair. You know, I put a lot in this relationship. You know, those kind of things. And they're kind of, and another thing, and the first thing that I got is that they think there's someone else with this Knight of Cups. So they don't think that this is a decision. And if it is a decision that you made, you need to assert this to them. Because I don't think they're very good at accepting that you just made this decision for yourself. They think it's somebody else. So they're sitting there and they're saying, and I don't know if this is a pride thing or whatever it is, but they're saying to themselves, oh, there must be somebody else that came in with a better offer, somebody who, you know, swept them off their feet, somebody who, you know, maybe it's somebody they work with, maybe, you know, a work romance or someone they have an emotional connection with, because it can't be me. It can't be that they just want to be single. There has to be someone else. Like, you guys can be independent people, and it's hard for people to believe that, I think for Capricorns, that if you just want to do you and you don't want to be with anybody, that for some people that's strange. It's foreign to them. Like, if you leave someone for yourself, people can't relate to that. So then they have to tell them that it's somebody else. I think that's what they're doing. They're like, oh, is there somebody else? There must be somebody else, you know, because why would you do this? And what they're not accepting is that you're doing this for you, and there's things that you want to focus on, and this person isn't in the picture, isn't going to add to your life. They're going to be a distraction or, you know, what have you. And they don't accept that. They just keep on telling themselves, oh, somebody came in here and swept you off your feet, and that's why you're doing this. And I mean, if that's what they need to tell themselves, then that's what they need to tell themselves, right? That's how I look at it. So if this resonates, consider a personal reading. Click on the Vimeo link below. We will talk, well, if you care to know. It usually ends up being whoever was in the spread. The Vimeo link will tell you what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, current ex, or soon-to-be ex. It'll also tell you something that you do not know about them. So if you have concerns about this person and they show up in your next spread, you're wondering what they're going to do, that might be the spread for you. Otherwise, like I said, check out my 2020 Sun Moon readings, my 2019 Sun Moon readings on my playlist. Hit me up on the Instant Go app if you have a question. Check me out on Facebook, check me out on Insta, and if you could like, share, subscribe, and support me if you like the videos, that would be great. Don't be a negative Nancy. I do the best I can. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.